Osaka Expo 2025 is here, a global gathering meant to showcase how we'll live, work, and connect in the future. The expo will take place for 6 months from mid-April until mid-October 2025. But walking through it, I kept thinking, haven't we seen this all before? Whose version of the future is this? And more importantly, what year is it supposed to be? Held on Yumeshima, a man-made island in Osaka Bay, this expo brings together over 160 countries under the theme, Designing Future Society for Our Lives. It's designed to be a space for collaboration, inspiration, and imagination, a place to explore how tomorrow might look across healthcare, sustainability, and technology. There's still value in seeing it all brought together in one place, however. For students, those who haven't been able to experience the world outside of Japan, and anyone who hasn't had the chance to experience these visions firsthand, it can be eye-opening. But make no mistake, this isn't a preview of what's to come. It's a curated snapshot of a future that much of the world is already living. Inside, you'll find robots, AI-powered healthcare, sustainable building concepts, smart city models, metaverse exhibits, all under the banner of innovation. But the thing is, these aren't just visions of tomorrow. They're already here, in use, and in practice in cities around the world. So the bigger question becomes, where has Japan been for the past 15 years? This isn't science fiction. This is a highlight reel of global progress that's already well underway. It's not that the expo isn't well done. It's polished, thoughtful, and in some ways beautiful. But it does feel behind the times and struggles to articulate its point. There isn't anything here that feels genuinely new or ahead of the curve. It's as if Japan has just woken up from a 15-year slumber, looked around at ideas the rest of the world has already put into practice, and declared them great and transformative innovations. And now it's eager to get started. And for a country that introduced the world to the compact car, the bullet train, and the Walkman, this version of the future feels out of touch, unaware that the world has already moved on. Maybe there's a reluctance to challenge bigger cultural, social, and technological blind spots. In all of this, the infrastructure, the pavilions, the platform came at a significant cost. Over $1.6 billion was spent to plan and construct the expo, much of that funded by Japanese taxpayers. For a country facing economic stagnation, population decline, and rising social needs, this is more than just an international event. It's a gamble. And Japan is hoping that 28.2 million visitors, both foreign and domestic, can cover the cost of it. And to walk into it without a clear awareness of how far the rest of the world has already moved is a risk Japan can't afford to take lightly. This isn't just about missed opportunities, it's about whether Japan is even asking the right questions or if it's looking at the world through a completely different lens altogether. One of the expo's key messages is diversity, but here too there's quite a contradiction. Japan remains one of the most homogenous societies in the developed world. It ranks the lowest among developed nations for gender equality and has long been resistant to immigration. These are not minor details, they're fundamental challenges that shape who gets seen, heard, and included. So when diversity is positioned as a core pillar of the expo, it raises a deeper question. Is this a vision Japan truly intends to build toward, or just a message it believes the world wants to hear? Perhaps this message of diversity is aspirational, a glimpse of what could be. But if so, it's worth asking, what will it take to get there? There's still something meaningful about this event. The effort, the intention, and the opportunities for visitors, both Japanese and foreign, to interact with the international community. And it can't be overlooked that the world is still willing to come together to share ideas. But for Japan, there's also quite a challenge here. The future is already happening. The real work is not to imagine it, but to catch up to it, and most of all, embrace it.